The automotive design of the 20th century became a battlefield of ideas, technologies, and bold experiments. It was during this time that manufacturers began competing not only in power but also in the beauty of form. These decades gave the world cars that became cultural symbols and style benchmarks. Today we will explore 4 automobiles that became not just means of transportation, but true works of art. Let us begin with the Porsche 911. This model was introduced in the mid-1960s, and its silhouette instantly became iconic. Its main feature was the rear-engine layout, a decision many considered risky, as it required significant driving skill. However, German engineers turned this characteristic into a unique advantage. The center of gravity shifted rearward, improving traction on the driven wheels. This allowed the 911 to demonstrate impressive results on racetracks. Its design combined simplicity and functionality. The body lines were not only beautiful but aerodynamically justified. The legendary frog-eye headlights became a trademark feature, chosen not for style but for better light distribution. The interior followed an austere philosophy, keeping the driver focused. The centrally positioned tachometer emphasized the car's sporty nature. For its era, the Porsche 911 had an impressive power-to-weight ratio, enabling competition with larger and more expensive cars. The model evolved with minimal exterior changes, following the German principle, do not break what already works. This helped the 911 become one of the most recognizable cars in history. Aerodynamic research influenced the whale-tail spoiler on turbo versions, improving engine cooling and reducing lift at high speeds. The 911 became an ideal platform for motorsport, winning rallies, circuit races, and endurance competitions. In the late 1970s, the 935 version secured victory at the famed 24 Hours of Le Mans, cementing the car's status as a technical masterpiece. But now let us move to Italy, where beauty is understood very differently. The Lamborghini Miura debuted in the mid-1960s. It was the first production car in the world with a centrally mounted 12-cylinder engine, a configuration previously found only in racing prototypes. Engineer Paolo Stanzani personally insisted on this unconventional layout. The design was created by a young Marcello Gandini of Breton. His work became a shining example of Italian aesthetics. The low-hood line was made possible by the transversely mounted engine. Interestingly, the Miura received almost no aerodynamic optimization, yet its top speed exceeded 270 km per hour. The car became a sensation at the Geneva Motor Show and immediately attracted celebrity attention. Frank Sinatra and Rod Stewart were among its owners. It became a symbol of luxurious living. The interior was compact but atmospheric. Passengers sat low, feeling every vibration of the engine. The 12-cylinder unit sat directly behind them, creating a unique acoustic environment. The Miura defined what a supercar should be: fast, low, and astonishingly beautiful. Despite maintenance difficulties, it became one of the most desirable cars of its era. Only a few hundred units were produced, making it even more legendary. Its influence persists to this day. Even modern supercar manufacturers continue to echo its shapes. Next comes the Jaguar E-Type. It was introduced in the early 1960s, and the public reaction was overwhelming. Enzo Ferrari himself called it the most beautiful car in the world. The design was created by aerodynamicist Malcolm Sayer, who relied on mathematics and engineering rather than intuition. The E-Type's form was optimized for minimal air resistance. This scientific approach allowed the car to receive its incredibly long hood, one of the most recognizable design elements in automotive history. The front engine layout required careful weight distribution, resulting in excellent handling. The E-Type was faster than most of its contemporaries, with a top speed exceeding 240 km per hour, remarkable for the early 1960s. Independent rear suspension provided smoothness and stability, while disc brakes on all wheels were a technological breakthrough. Inside, sportiness blended with gentle English luxury. The thin steering wheel and aluminum dashboard emphasized the car's character. Artists, musicians, and creative professionals adored it for its mix of elegance and dynamism. Despite production challenges and large amounts of hand assembly, the E-Type became a symbol of British engineering excellence. Its design is still studied in industrial design schools. Its silhouette remains one of the most successful proportional solutions of the 20th century. Now let us move to perhaps the most recognizable car of its time, the Ford Mustang. It debuted in the mid-1960s and instantly became a sales phenomenon. The Mustang created a new class of automobiles, the pony car. Its design drew inspiration from European sports coupes. A long hood and short rear deck became brand hallmarks. The distinctive triple taillights emphasized its individuality. The Mustang became a symbol of freedom and the open road, largely thanks to Hollywood. One of the key reasons for its success was its affordable price. price, making it accessible to students, young families, and office workers. A modular construction based on the Ford Falcon allowed various engines and transmissions to be installed, creating a huge variety of modifications. The Mustang quickly became beloved for its customizability. GT, Shelby, and Boss versions soon appeared. Engineer Carroll Shelby improved suspension and aerodynamics. His Shelby GT 350 became a motorsport legend. The Mustang featured a recognizable grille with a running horse emblem. With each new generation, the interior evolved, but enthusiasts value the original model for its simplicity. It combined style, affordability, and charisma, securing its place in the hearts of millions. The four cars discussed today represent different schools of design, yet each is beautiful and unique in its own way. They continue to be collected and admired decades later. That is all for now. Thank you for your attention, and see you next time.